audience. Thank you very much. Have there been moments in your life that you'll never forget? Maybe your wedding, maybe your graduation, maybe the time your mama got out of prison for the first time, and maybe if you're from Oklahoma, the second time. There's one moment that I will never, ever forget, and that's when I'm sitting on the couch in my New York apartment with my new bride of 3 months, and I turned to Jean, who's here, by the way, 43 married years. I turn to Jean and I say, how long is it going to take us to make a baby? Now this was important because we had gotten married late in life and we wanted to have a family. Now you got to understand, I'm not asking any just good-looking woman off the streets here. I'm talking to a Harvard-educated, Johns Hopkins-trained neonatologist pediatrician who knows more about making babies and that sort of stuff than anybody in this room. Okay? So I figure she knows her stuff. And she says, well, you know, fertility drops off the cliff when you get a little older. We might never conceive, but if we get lucky, 2 years. And all of a sudden my Okie calculator kicks in. 2 years. 365 times 2. It's almost 1,000 nights of making whoopee. Yeah, I did not say that out loud. I turned to my bride and I said, well, I guess if that's the case, we need to get busy. And we did. And I'm proud to say that it was 30 earth-shaking, mountain-moving moments later. Jean says it's more like 15 catch up on your reading moments later. She was pregnant. Now we didn't know this for 3 months, so we kept up this good routine. And then one day Jean walked in the door and said, sweetheart, good news. I'm pregnant. Yes. And she said, that's the end of phase 1. I said, what do you mean the end of phase 1? I still got 600 nights left here. What's going on? No. Now phase 2 starts. I said, what's phase 2? That's where you learn how to help me have a baby. I said, wait. No. I'm from Oklahoma. I have a proud tradition of Yoder men sitting in the waiting room where we belong, out of the way, so that we don't screw this up. And she said, guess what? You're going to be with me every step of the way. And I said, no, please, honey, no, please. I will drop the baby. I will get in the way. I'll screw this up. She said, and I know you will not, because I have enrolled us in an 8-week Lamaze class. Oh my God, what is that? What is that? Well, I soon found out. She had enrolled us in an 8-week Lamaze class on the Upper West Side of Manhattan. Anybody familiar with New York City? That's where the hippies live, isn't it? Yeah. We walk into this apartment on the Upper West Side, and I see a circle of other pregnant couples sitting on the floor on rugs in a circle, and Laura teaching us how to have children. I'm thinking, oh my God. There were 3 lessons that I particularly remember and stick in my mind forever. 1, where to have the baby. Now, I thought we were going to go to the hospital because we were there to talk to her. But Jean thinks I need to expand my mind. And then Laura instructs us that hospitals are out. They're cold, corporate, sterile, no good for having a beautiful child. And here's how she recommends we do that. Take down the shower curtain, throw it in the floor, invite all your friends and neighbors, you guys can come in, you know, and Dad gets a videotape camera and tapes this whole dadgum thing all the way so that you could watch this over and over and again at birthdays and Christmas and weddings and bar mitzvahs, whatever. And Mama comes out, squats over the shower curtain, and has a baby.
Oh.
And I'm thinking, really? It's that simple? And I turned to Jean and I said, are we going to have a party when you get your baby? No, we're going to the hospital. I said, well, why are we here then? You need to understand there's other ways to do things. And I said, sweetheart, I love you. I will do whatever I got to do. You're pushing it here. Okay. The second lesson, what to do with the placenta. Oh my God. I thought this was so much medical waste. But no. Laura informs us that the placenta is full of vitamins and nutrients and minerals that will replenish mother's soul and help her recover from the stress of childbirth. And so we should take Tupperware to the delivery room and get the placenta and take it home and make stew. I kid you not, it's a real deal. Google it, you will find a recipe for placenta stew. And I turned to my wife, who I love very much, and say, these people are cannibals. We are getting out of here right now. And at that point, I stood up and she grabbed me and pulled me back down and said, sweetheart, you're not leaving. We've almost finished this course. We've almost graduated. You can't leave now. I said, people are crazy. Are you kidding? I said, sweetheart, I love you. I'll do whatever you tell me to do. But man, you're pushing it. Okay. The third lesson that I learned so well involved painkillers, and ironically, it involved a lot of pain. See, Laura also believed that the woman should go all natural. No painkillers. And there is some truth that some painkillers cross the placenta and can retard the baby's recovery and all that sort of stuff. And so, to demonstrate to the men how painful and what a sacrifice the women are making, she goes around the circle and grabs the trapezius muscle of all the men in the circle, okay? And she starts squeezing on this muscle, and these guys are going nuts, they're crying, they're screaming like a bunch of wussies, okay? And at that point, I say, I have had enough. I'm drawing a line in the sand right here. She ain't crossing it. And she comes over and grabs my shoulder, and the inside I'm dying, I'm screaming, I'm hollering. But on the outside, I'm Paul Newman, cool and Luke Cool. And Laura looks at me and said, Joe, didn't that hurt? I said, Laura, I'll be truthful. It was uncomfortable, no doubt about it. And she came in again. Oh my God, I'm dying, I'm jumping up and down, I'm screaming. But on the outside, I'm cool. I'm Snoop Dogg cool. And she said, wow. I've never seen that before. And I said, ma'am, have you ever worked with anybody from Oklahoma before? No, never have. Well, we're kind of a tough breed. Have to be. Driving home that night, Jean looked at me and she just shook her head. Joe, you're crazy. I am. I admit it 100%. I am bona fide crazy, but sweetheart, I love you and I'll do whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. Now, I'm proud to report we graduated with honors. Yes! 2 months later, Jean's water broke at 2 in the morning. We went right past the living room, right past the paper shower curtain, right to the car, right to the hospital, and 18 hours later, our beautiful baby girl, Bonnie, was handed to us. And they handed it to me, and I've never in my life, to steal a line from Forrest Gump, never seen anything so beautiful in my life. And I was in love. I'm still in love that girl today. And then I went home and cooked myself a big steaming bowl placenta chili. Yes! I'm not making no stinking stew. I'm from Oklahoma. Chili. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Joe. By the way, there's a